Yo, what's up? My name is Dreamer, and in this video, I wanted to show you how I made the vocals for my submission to the San Holo and Cymatics song contest called Light. So my song is called Frozen, and it's out on SoundCloud now. If you want to check it out, it would really mean a lot to me if you did so. But anyways, back to the vocals. So this is the original. I have quite a lot of effects on it, as you can see. So if you just remove all the effects, this is what it sounds like. There's nothing left for us here, watching our world disappear. So as you can hear, it sounds kind of whack. I'm not the best singer, to say the least. So first of all, I added this EQ where I removed some of the low frequencies and boosted some of the highs, because I felt like my voice was a little muffled. And to support that even more, I added an OTT. I don't have the depth to a lot. I have it at 44% because it was just too much when I had the depth at 100%. So now if I play the vocals again, it sounds like this. There's nothing left for us here, watching our world disappear. So already it's a lot of improvement, but I still wasn't really happy with my song or with my voice. So I added this G-Snap, which is a free auto-tune plugin. And I set the notes here to the scale of the song, and then I had like a very extreme auto-tune settings on it, not mild. I wanted to have like proper auto-tune to make it sound kind of fake. I really enjoyed that fake sound. So the threshold is at 600 cents. I have 100% amount, a very low attack and very low release. All supporting that extreme auto-tune sound. There's nothing left for us here, watching our world disappear. So as you can see from this, it's really auto-tuning it heavily. And to make an even faker kind of sound, or a different sound, because I wasn't happy with my original voice, I had this little Orto Boy, which is, as you can see, a monophonic voice manipulation plugin from Sound Toys, and it's just a fantastic plugin. I love the way it sounds. You can change the format and the pitch. There's a lot of YouTube videos that shows you how this plugin works. I'm not going to go in depth on that now. I'm just gonna show you that you can change the pitch, you can change the format, like independent of each other. You can change the drive, which is basically a saturation knob, to make your voice a lot more crispy. So with this one on, I have changed the format to -3.4 to make it like sound very low and also very fake, as you can hear.
There's nothing left for us here, watching our world disappear.
So yeah, I thought that was a really cool feature to add that low voice. And then I have a reverb and a delay. What I do with the delay is that I just turn this on. What I do with the delay is that I automate it so that when I'm not singing, the delay turns on to fill like the space and the gaps in between my singing. So with that type of automation, it sounds like this.
There's nothing left for us here, watching our...
And then it fades back down when I start singing again, so it doesn't take up the space from the acapella. Then I have this volume envelope to adjust the volume of my my singing when there's like added more elements to the song. As you can see here, it's the volume of the track is very low, and then it kind of starts to get higher and higher, and then I automate the volume to like slowly increase here. Then we have this is the vocal chop part. I'm coming back to this soon. Then here you can see that it's slowly going back up, and then here we have like a breakdown where it's the volume is very high. And then also the volume here is very high to the vocals. And then in the build-up, I have me singing this.
I'm trapped in a circular motion, fading away as I'm drained of emotion. It feels like time is frozen.
So here at the end, this is just basically me singing, but here at the end, right before the drop, I have this where I sing Frozen again, and then I have the formant envelope for the little older boy to go even more down to make it very low, and I also had the dry automated from the reverb all the way down to make it sound like it's kind of dissolving into ear, sort of. If I just do this, for example, here,
there's nothing left for us.
you can hear how it's like dissolves and then like goes in the background. So that's what I'm doing there. I also had this vocoder, which sounds like this.
I'm trapped in a circular motion, fading away as I'm drained of emotion. It feels like time is frozen.
Which is like my voice playing the chords of this build up, and layered with the original vocals. It sounds really good in my opinion. Just gonna activate all of these.
I'm trapped in a circular motion, fading away as I'm drained of emotion. It feels like time is frozen.
So yeah, then we go back to the vocal chops here. This is where the grow speed and the love filter come in. So if I just play the vocal chops, it gets just weird sometimes. This is how it originally sounds, like that. Yeah, without these envelopes here, it kind of gets a little bit boring.
Nothing around me now. There's out of nothing around me now.
So the growth speed is just on this one here, which is just a preset from the when you open growth speed. It's the 1/3 BT gate, and yeah, it just controls the volume, turns it off sometimes in a triplet gate. Then I have the formants, just getting the formants all over the place, and the reason why I do that is because it sounds good. It adds variation to the voice, so it goes low and then it goes very like high in pitch, but it's not changing in pitch, it's just a formant.
There's out of
Nothing.
there's out of it.
And then to add like some kind of groove to it, which is the common groove in the drop, I have this love filter, which is just going like this. And that automation is what I use in most of the sounds in the drop as well.
There's
Out of
nothing.
there's
So yeah, that was the vocals and how I made them. If you want to check out the entire song, I have a link to it in the description. It will mean a lot to me. Also subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video. It would mean the absolute world to me. And yeah, peace.